Hello, how you all doing? Sorry, just have to move my mic there. Right, so today, Rockschool debut again. We're going to go through a couple of the general musicianship questions, the ear tests, and then you can play all the scales and the chords with me. So just to make sure you're getting all of your technical exercise practice that you should be doing. It's great to join in on this lesson because I know that lots of you kind of ignore your scales and stuff and just focus on them just when the exam's coming up. So it's a really good way to just keep in practice. Just come to this lesson and play along. All right. So first of all, a couple of questions for you. General musicianship questions, which are in the test at the debut level. Instrument knowledge is one of them, which means, what do you know about your instrument? All you have to identify at this level are, I'm going to read from the book, your neck of the guitar, the body, the tuning pegs or tuning keys, and the bridge of the guitar. So let's just go through those, all right? So I'm going to call one of those out, see if you can just point to it on your guitar. So the first one we're going to do is the body. So can you point to the body of your guitar? Okay, so hopefully you went, it's this big bit here. And I'd have gone, yeah, that's perfect. Well done. Right, next, can you point to the tuning pegs or the tuning keys? What are the tuning pegs or the tuning keys of your guitar? Yeah, do you remember? Excellent, good job. So it's these 6 things here that we turn to tune our guitar in, all right? Okay, so that's the body and the tuning keys or tuning pegs. Next, what about the neck? Where's the neck of your guitar? That's quite an easy one, really, isn't it? So it's this long part here, isn't it, where we use our hand. That's the neck, all of that long bit there. And final question, the bridge of your guitar. A little bit trickier. Yeah, have a little think about that one. The bridge. Where could that be? It's this bit here. So it's where the strings go over the plastic bit here on your guitar, okay? So it's really the plastic section that the strings go over on the body. Okay, great job. Now, the other thing we need to be able to do is identify 2 different notes at this level. In the book, they're called half and quarter notes. Now, as I said before, in modern music, it's kind of an American language thing. But in modern music, they're often called that, half and quarter notes. They are these ones. Okay, that one. And this one. Now, more traditionally, they are called a minim and a crotchet as well. So you might need to learn both of those terms, okay? But anyway, a half note is this one, the minim, that's the half note. And that one is the crotchet, and that is the quarter note, okay? And I'll come back to that in a couple of minutes and see if you remember. Right, next one, ear tests. Now we did this one the other week, let's see if you remember it. What we need to do is just identify if the second note is higher or lower, all right? So I'm going to play 2 notes. Is the second note higher or lower than the first? That's all it is. If you're able to join in and type in chat, feel free to pop your answer in there and we can check it. Here we go. First note. That's the first note. So the second note. Is that higher or lower? The first one again. And then the second one. What do you think about that? Is it higher or lower? Have a quick Think. Shout it out loud if you can't type. First one. Second one is higher. Of course it's higher. Yes. First note. Second note. Bom, 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 bom. Clearly higher. Right. Let's do another one. That's my first note. And this is my second note. What do you think about that? Ah, interesting. Last time, first note and second note. That one is lower, isn't it? The second note is lower on that one. Let's do one more. And then the second note. And the first note again. And the second. Now hopefully you're shouting at the screen that the second one is higher. Bam, 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 bam. Definitely higher. All right. Good job. Well done. If you got those, let's move on to the scales. Okay, so we need to be on the right page. So hopefully you've got your books ready there, and I'll just show you the book. Make sure you're on the right one. Remember, this is the debut grade book with the technical exercises on page 34. I'll pop that back up there, making the whole room shake again. Look at that. Ah, the whole room is shaking. Okay, so technical exercises. We've got our three scales, haven't we? The C major, the E minor pentatonic, and the A minor pentatonic. And we've gone through those over the last few weeks. So hopefully we should be able to play those now. We are going to do them today again at the correct speed for the exam, which is 65 beats per minute. Which is that speed. Okay. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, but we'll start a little bit slower just to get you warmed up into it. But before we do, here's a question. I said I was going to come back to it. What's that called? Do you remember both names? Do you remember both names for that one? So that one was a half note or a minim. And do you remember how many beats that's worth? Because we didn't talk about that really. That one is 2 beats, okay? So when we're counting, like we've got our click on here, 2, 3, 4, this one would be 1, 2, okay? What about this one? What's that one worth? And what's it called? That one is a crotchet or a quarter note, and that's just worth 1 beat. So again, with a click, that would be 1. And that's it. Okay, there we go. I said I was going to come back to them, didn't I? And I did. Yes, I did. I remembered. Scales. C major, please. I'll play it for you first, just in case you need a quick reminder. It's the one that starts on the 3rd fret on the 5th string, and it goes. Like that. Okay, hopefully that's just refreshed your memory a little bit there. Let's have a go at playing that. I'll go reasonably slowly first of all. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And back down. 1, 2, 3, So remember as well, when we get to the top of the scale up here, on that first fret on the second string, that C note, we don't play that twice, right? So we don't go up and then play it again to come back down. All right, when we come back down, as you'll see in your book, you just take your finger off and play the open string again, all right? So, like that. Okay, are you ready? We're gonna do it again, and just in a second, we are gonna do it at the 65 BPM as well. All right, so get those fingers warmed up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So we should always be finishing on a 3 if we're playing that right. Just a quick note. Keep your eyes open for that thumb on the back of the neck. If you see it poking over the top like that, or like that, or you see it underneath here like this, wiggling out, or if it's along the back like this, all of those need a little bit of correcting. It's not right. It's not right, I said. Right, so your thumb should always be kind of pointing up at the ceiling like that. Okay, we don't want it doing this, and we don't want it coming over the top either. Yeah, keep it here. The reason for that is because we want to be able to move our fingers really easily and naturally. And if I just relax my hand, you can end up in that kind of position, can't you? All right, not like you don't end up in this position. Okay, you end up like that. And if I just slot the guitar in there, that's kind of how I end up. And it creates this nice gap here, all right, which means I can move my fingers nice and easily. I don't want it like this, because then my fingers get all squished up and it's really hard to move them. Okay, so make sure the thumb's on the back. Right, let's do that again nice and slowly so you can kind of think about that thumb as well. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Right, let's do the next one, which is the E minor pentatonic, which started in the same position. We do that E minor chord that we use for Ain't No Sunshine, for example. Okay, so that's the 4th string on the 2nd fret. And we are going to play like that. I'm doing really big movements so you can see my fingers more easily. So remember, 2nd fret there, and then on the 3rd string, open 2nd. On the 2nd string, open 3rd. Different finger, remember, middle finger this time. And then we finish on the high E open string. All right, before coming back down. 1st finger, 1st finger to finish. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And let's go again one more time. Again, thumb, same as before, on the back, kind of pointing up at the ceiling, about excuse me, about halfway up the neck. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And the last one is the A minor pentatonic scale, which goes like this. So 0 and then 3, remember? Just check in your books. Page 34, it's the third one, okay? The A minor pentatonic scale. So 0 and then 3. Middle finger, remember, for the 3rd fret at the moment. And then 0, 2, 0, 2. And we're using the 1st finger for the 2nd fret. All right? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Let's do it one more time, and then we're going to do it all again to the click, okay, to make sure we're happy playing it at the speed we need to for the exams. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let me go a bit slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. All right, excellent. Let's pop the click on. The metronome. There are plenty of free apps out there with metronomes. You can even just get one on that plays on Google and stuff. So even if you haven't got a device for it, any computer, anything can access some free metronome of some type, and that'll give you the click that you need, okay? Right, so here, 65 it tells us in the book, so let's do the C major again. So fingers ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Making sure your finger is in your thumb, making sure your thumb is in the right place still as well, okay, when you're checking that. E minor pentatonic. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's go again. Are we ready? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. And then the final one, the A minor pentatonic scale. Here we go. Fingers ready again. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And once more, this time I'll count loud as well so you can hear me, just in case you can't hear the click. So ready again, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That is Group A. That's the scales. let's move on. Group B, these are the chords. So we've done this before as well. So I am going to call out a chord. If we look at the book, they are A, D, C, G, A minor, and E minor. So I'm going to call out one of those chords. We'll go through all of them, but I'm going to call out one and then give you a couple of seconds and you need to play it, okay? I will also play it afterwards so you can just check that we're all doing the same thing. All right? Okay, so first chord, please, is a C. That is a C chord. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we should be playing, hopefully, that one. That's how we're doing it in this book. Okay, we're not using the full big C chord like some people may know. We're just using this one because we only have to play the 4 strings, all right? Okay, so that was a C, 4 strings. Next one is the A chord, please. So A in 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. All right, the A chord. So again, in this book, only 4 strings. And it's the one when you've got all your fingers, all of them just squished into that 2nd fret. All right, on the 4th, 3rd and 2nd string. Don't need the pinky. The pinky can just relax. All right, there we go. Let's go to the A minor chord, straight from the A. Okay, the A minor chord, please. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Da-da! That's the A minor chord here. All right, so we've got the 1st finger here, 2nd finger there. That makes the C chord, doesn't it, again? Then we just add that 3rd finger underneath it. Okay, there we go. That's the A minor. This time with the A minor, we play 5 strings. Okay, good job. Let's go for a D chord. A D, please. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the D chord right there. And we need 3 fingers for this one. So we've got a 2nd finger at the bottom there on the 2nd fret. 3rd finger. Let me just check that one. Yeah, 3rd finger here. All right. There we go. 4 strings. Let's do a G next, please. This is a favourite because it's quite easy, isn't it? A G chord. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just there, 3rd fret. Do try and use your 3rd finger though, don't use your 1st finger. The reason being is that next grade, you've got to be able to play the big G chord, and that uses the other fingers, right? But the 3rd finger is still down here. So that at least is the same. Otherwise you have to completely relearn it. All right, okay. And an E minor to finish with, an E minor please. This one is the whole 6-string one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there we go. I'll just show you that one as well. It's like that. Just check yours. So 5th string and the 4th string, both in the 2nd fret. Okay, excellent. So just out of interest, final thing I'd like to do is just thinking a little bit about major chords and minor chords, because in the 6 that we have to know, we've got 4 major chords and then a couple of minor chords as well. So a minor chord sounds quite sad. And a major chord sounds quite bright and happy. Alright, so minor and a major. Hopefully you can hear the difference there. So those are both a C chord, but one is a C minor and one is a C major. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play some chords, and I want you just to think about if they feel kind of happy to you or sad. And remember, if it feels sad, then we're going to say it's a minor chord. And if it feels happy and brighter, then we're going to say it's a major chord. Okay? All right, let's do this one. What do you think that is? Do you think that's kind of a bright, happy sound? So is it a major chord, or is it a sad sound and a minor chord? Have a little think. And now listen to this one. This is almost the same. And what do you think about this one? All right. So the first one, I'll go back to that. That one is a happy sounding chord, so that's a major chord. That's just the A that we already know. And then the next one, the second one, was the minor chord. And both of them were A's, an A major and an A minor. All right. Okay, how about this one? Ooh, this will be interesting. Ooh. I think that's happy or sad. And then compare it to this one. Again. And then the first one again. Back to the second one. Yeah, I think that's quite an easy one. I think this one sounds definitely quite sad, doesn't it? So that's a minor chord. And then this one is a bit brighter and sounding, so it's a major chord. All right, last one. I'm going to go up to here. Okay, this one. And this one. Not so obvious, is it, this one? The first chord again. And the second. One more time. And. Alright, so that time, both are B chords. This one, the first one, that's a B major, so that's the happy sounding one. And then the second one was the B minor. That's the sad sounding one. The only difference is just this one note. That's the only difference. That's in the first chord. This is in the second chord. Alright, so the first chord, and then the second. Okay, very small difference, isn't it? Okay, that's it. Fantastic, great job. I will see you all soon.